We call to the honourable member for Boothby.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Environment and Water. How is the Albanese Labor government protecting the Murray-Darling River system, and why is it important that all members of parliament support these efforts?
Order. The Deputy Leader of the Opposition knows my policy when it comes to interjecting as ministers are approaching the dispatch box. I want to hear from the Minister for the Environment and Water in silence. She has the call.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and I want to thank the member for Boothby for her question. She, like most South Australian MPs in particular, knows how important it is to fully deliver the Murray-Darling Basin Plan as it was promised, as it was designed. I introduced legislation last week to do just that, and if you ever need a reminder of why this is necessary, you can go back to the Prime Minister during the Millennium drought, who said, and I quote, "The old way of managing the Murray-Darling Basin has reached its use-by date. In a protracted drought with the prospect of long-term climate change, we need radical and permanent change." Well, that dangerous radical born and bred in the inner west of Sydney was John Howard, of course. And, Mr Speaker, he spoke a great deal of sense that day, and we've seen another outbreak of good sense today from the member for Sturt, and I thank him for this, who told the Australian newspaper that we should be delivering the 450 gigalitres of environmental water, including through voluntary water purchase. And also from Senator McLaughlin, the Liberal senator for South Australia, who said, and I quote, "It is imperative that we prioritise the welfare of the natural world by securing this water." I want to thank both of those members for their contribution, because protecting this river system should be a priority for all political parties. In fact, this legislation has something for everyone. The Liberals and the Nationals have said that they want longer for the water-saving infrastructure to be delivered, as did the National
The Leader of the Nationals will cease interjecting.
That's what my legislation delivers. The Greens political party should know that delivering the 450 gigalitres of additional environmental water is absolutely critical as well, because this is 1 million square kilometres of inland Australia, 16 Ramsar wetlands, 35 endangered species and 120 different water birds. As I'd have to say,
the Leader of the Nationals will cease interjecting.
And members of the crossbench have pointed out how important it is to deliver the full Murray-Darling Basin Plan. Mr Speaker,
the member for
Labor's
Riverina.
proposal is sensitive, it's sensible, it's balanced, and I was so pleased to see this outbreak of common sense today from members of the Liberal Party. I trust that members of all political parties will live up to what they have said they support in the past.